back home for Game 5 down 3-1. But there's no question that the Heat have been playing the more consistently good basketball in this series. And the Pistons don't look like the team that have been to the NBA Finals of the last 2 years.
I'm Jason Williams. I'm here today to introduce the starting lineup. Starting at point guard is myself. Starting at the 2 guard is Dwayne. I'm on the floor more than my feet, Wade. Starting at the 3 is Antoine Tippy Toe Walker. Starting at the 4 is Udonis. I need to cut my braids a little bit so maybe the refs will respect me a little more, Haslam. And starting at the 5, you know who it is. I don't need to go any further.
Prince only had 3 points in Game 3. Hit a 3-pointer for Detroit's first points of the game. Did not score again. O'Neal inside. Ben Wallace felt he was pushed.
Yeah, he was. He was pushed out of there. Anytime that player has a forearm on you, it's easy to move him, especially with the strength of Shaq. Mainly because Miami has been coming quickly across the lane to look for the double team.
O'Neal deep in the post, an easy 2. Impossible to stop him down low.
Well, the only way you can do it, Mike, is to front him. And that sounds easy.
Richard Hamilton.
Yeah, forced Wade to step back.
And he hurt his right hand. Hamilton pumping Wade as he goes through. Wade not happy. Nice pass inside. Haslam draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, well, he needs help. I mean, let's face it, Shaq is playing at the best that he's played probably in the last 2 years. He's very, very active, and then the jump hook is going down. He's shooting up 61% in the playoff here. Now, my Tayshaun Prince has this is the 16th game in the playoffs. He's had 1 bad game, game 3. And you can see tonight he's right back in swing.
Oh! Look how quick the big guy is.
He's showing you different moves. He's coming in. He's looking to go baseline. Drop off. Now keep an eye on Shaq right here. See, that's beautiful. Anytime that he makes that spin move, he's got you on the back. Now it comes down to which side of the basket he wants the power dunk.
We saw in Game 3 O'Neal at both ends of the floor playing with as much energy, especially on the defensive end, as we've seen. He's never been known as a great defender, but he really played excellent defense in Game 3.
With the 5th pick in the 2003 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Dwayne Wade from Marquette University.
And with that announcement, the fortunes of the Miami Heat turned around. Of course, the next year, Shaquille O'Neal joined Wade in Miami. Wade has become a star in more ways than one. And the two have bonded. They have become terrific teammates. O'Neal nicknamed him Flash when he first arrived. O'Neal now deferring. And not only are they certainly winning a lot more, but they're selling out the place. This city really has Heat fever. And the money's going up, Yubi.
Yeah, I like that bottom line the most, okay? Now, right now, they're in a 2-3 zone. This is the first time that we've seen that. They're not going to allow them to run their continuity offense.
O'Neal looks at the shot clock, gets it back. He's going to have to put it up a little further out.
Oh, look out.
And Shaquille O'Neal knocks it down. He's got 8 points already.
He's very focused right now. He already told us to bring him the ball, like we did in Game 3, and we're going to do that.
And they certainly have tried. And he said it after Game 3. The thing about him, Yubi, when he says something, he can back it up, and he's done it his entire career.
Well, like I said, this is the healthiest he's been in a long time. He definitely has quick feet, and he is wanting the basketball. And when you put the two things together, he's going to be a major physical force again. And what the Pistons need to do is, I do not think that Ben Wallace can handle him by himself. They need help at different situations, but then you must cover the guy going to the front of the rim. You only have one player who's putting up any type of numbers.
O'Neal with the deflection.
Oh, look out.
Here he goes. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, boy.
Wow. The fast break king. And it's a 10-point lead, and this place has gone crazy.
Good things happen when you lay it on the line with your heart. And that's what we're seeing. Great defense, great offensive rebounding. Keep an eye right here. Shaq blocks this. That's the guy that's been stepping up. And then this is just a terrific finish.
He's 7-1, 325. And the Heat lead by 10. Dan, thank you. Shaquille O'Neal looking for his 4th NBA championship ring. How important is it to add to his jewelry collection?
It's very important because as a youngster, when my father talked about the greats, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Kareem, I never really listened to the stories, but I looked in his eyes. He had the big eyes. So when people talk about me when I'm done playing, that's how I want their eyes to be. Yeah, I have 3, which is okay, but I'm selfish. I want to be one of the baddest big guys to ever play the game. And for me to be satisfied with myself, for me to be a happy old man, I'd like to have Shaquille O'Neal 5 or 6.
And his dad right before the game, giving him a little message. I think he's already one of the baddest big guys to play the game.
Now for the Heat, you say, you know, they really played well in the first half, but they only scored 44 points. You're only up 6. The reason? The missed 9 foul shots. You cannot get that double-figure lead.
O'Neal, an easy 2 for O'Neal, who's got 13.
I see he's moving now. He feels it. He's light of foot, and then the upper body power. If you let him catch it that deep, it's over. You're never happy when they miss, Mike, okay? They're always great when he makes them. Okay?
I thought coaches were never happy, period. Walker, alley-oop to O'Neal, and a foul. He just got his fingertips on it, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, see, that was difficult. That was difficult. The defense did a good job in the 3-2 zone. See, Walker, he had no chance. The defense rotated, but throwing it up once again, active feet by Shaq. See, Dale Davis has to cover here. He had to cover, and that left Shaq with Rasheed Wallace.
And we saw his shooting percentage in the series, almost 70%. This is a playoff series against the Pistons. O'Neal, and a foul. As O'Neal took a shot, couldn't complete it. And that's a smart foul from Evans.
Now, throughout the first 3 games in this series, Miami has only gotten to the line for an average of 23 times a game. Now, when Shaq shoots these 2 foul shots, it will be foul shots 40 and 41, and we still have a shade under 9 minutes to go in this game. Every day he's working on it, keeping them current.
Haslem, shot clock winding down. Payton gets it into O'Neal. And Shaquille O'Neal puts them up by 12, their largest lead of the second half. Shaquille O'Neal with another strong play, but he had plenty of help with Wade and a number of teammates as Miami wins it 89-70.